Hi my fragrance friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate you, and I want to start off this video with saying Happy New Year to everyone. Every day is a blessing, but it's really amazing that we all made it into 2023. My mind is still reeling. Woo! I'm still processing 2020, okay? And I'm sure a lot of us still are. So today the topic is we're going to be covering my most complimented scents. I have 10 and one honorable mention. Of course, it's not all my complimented scents. This was a really difficult list for me to put together because majority of what I wear is complimented. It is what it is. Majority of what I wear gets compliments. I'm also going to link down below some tips that I use in my own daily life that I hear nobody talk about that will change your fragrance cream forever. Forever. I mean, you can get layering tips and like hygiene tips everywhere on the internet. But the tips that I give you, nobody freaking talks about. So I'm going to link that down below. Reference that. So that probably gives me a really good canvas why these things just scream on my skin. But because it is the new year, I was feeling a little reflective in the last few days. So I wanted to chitty chat for a few minutes. And as usual, I'm going to timestamp it down below if you just want to click it and jump ahead, baby. I'm not worried about that. I'm not offended. Okay, so the new year. 2023. It's like I'm still kind of trying to wrap my head around that number. Like 2023 is like just a blink ago it was 2020, then it was 2021, and apparently 22 happened at some point between 21 and 23. Like I don't know where I was in between that. But I just wanted to take a moment for all of us, wherever you are, the beginning of this year, in case it's in a place that you find yourself in a challenging place, or you're not where you need to be. I'll share something about myself. 2 years ago, all of this around me was bare, completely bare. I moved with absolutely nothing. When I closed on my house 2 years ago, the only thing that I had on me was the suit that I was wearing when I closed on my house, the Jimmy Choos on my feet, because obviously priorities, right? A book bag with a few clothes, one mist, and a couple of perfumes, and an aerobed. So when I say there was nothing around me, baby, it is not an exaggeration. There was no U-Haul coming behind me. There was no, oh, it's going to be shipped. No, baby. Literally, that was all I had. That book bag, that suit on my back that I had when I closed on this house, the shoes on my feet, and an air freaking bed. And over the last 2 years, I've literally just painstakingly built piece by mother love and peace. Through the grace of God, of course, everything's through the grace of God. So the reason why I'm sharing this is never feel like where you are, you're going to be there forever. And it might seem that way. So I know some people might be having a great start to 2023, but I'm speaking to the people that may not be having a good start to 2023. Do not give up. Habibi, I promise you, I swear to you, it will get better. But you have to do your part. One, you have to pray. I don't care how you pray. I don't care how you pray. Just make sure you pray. Two, stay steadfast, right? You got to do the work, right? You got to pray, but you need to do your work and you got to do your part. And three, this is something I really don't hear anybody talk about. It's like, yes, you set your intentions. 100%. You set your intentions, baby. You stay focused. But something that has served me my entire life that I want to share with you. And it was something my father taught me. Check your intentions. Make sure your intentions are clean. What does that mean? Meaning check your heart every single day when you wake up. Why? Not only, but why are you doing what you're doing, but making sure there's no bad intentions in your heart. There's no malicious intention. You're not trying to hurt somebody. That you're doing what you're doing for the sake of the goodness of other people or yourself or the betterment of yourself. So literally just to stop, look into your own heart and say, why am I doing what I'm doing? And make sure that your heart is clean. I mean, I'm not very articulate with this because it's the first time I'm really kind of saying it out loud. But the thing that has served me every time, prayer, okay? Obviously doing my part, but more importantly, constantly checking my intentions to make sure my heart was always clean when I interacted with people. Every time I turn on this camera, it sounds so silly. I do not turn on that camera if I'm feeling a little off. It's not going to happen. I need to check my intentions every single time. I turn on this camera every single time I do my work. I gotta check my intentions, right? Even if you're loving on somebody, you better check your intentions with them. Your family, check your intentions, right? The smallest things. Why are you adopting a pet, for example? Why are you doing what you're doing? Check your heart. So if you're in a place that may not be resonating with you, I promise you, baby, swear to you, it will get better. Okay? All of this, everything that you see in the background in any of my videos, baby, it didn't exist 2 years ago. Everything was blank. It was just me, my book bag, the suit on my back, a few clothes in my bag, and an arrow bed. Okay? So if I can do it, I can do it. I swear to God, you can do it, okay? Just check your heart every single day. Okay, with that little reflection out of the way, we're going to hop right into my most complimented scents. Okay, so the first one is going to be an honorable mention because now it's rare to find it. When I was first starting to talk about it, it started to get a little lower, but you could still easily find it on Fragrance Net and you can still buy it. You could have still bought the sets, but now it's rare. You can find a couple of people on Mercari that are reselling their own, and I think there was a person on eBay selling it as well, and they jacked up the price a little bit. Still affordable, but they did jack up the price, I think, to like $50 or something, 50, 60. So I'm gonna feel like a jerk talking about it, but again, it's still one of my most complimented scents of all time. And what am I talking about? It's a Jessica Simpson fragrance, Signature. The one that is hyped up, everybody and their mama talk about, is Fancy. This is going to be a highly, highly, highly unpopular opinion, but it is my truth. I don't like Jessica Simpson Fancy. It makes my nose itch. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about that composition. I've tried the flankers, baby. I just can't get with it. And with me, I'm not going to force myself to like a fragrance. For one, I don't like hype fragrances. That's number one. Like, for me, if I happen to have a hyped fragrance in here, oh, huge disclaimer, all these fragrances I had in my collection prior to even knowing about Fragrance YouTube, so I'm not like, copying and picking from people, so if you think I am, I'm not, okay? I'm telling you right now, had these in my collection prior to even watching Fragrance YouTube. I'm not really into hype fragrances, and if you watch any of my videos, I think you'll kind of get a sense I'm going in my own direction. Yes, I do have a couple of popular perfumes, but the most part, I'm just kind of dishing you out the new, or the stuff that I genuinely use in my real life, things that personally appeal to me. I'm not going to be for everybody. I have my own way of doing things. I have my own way of talking. I have my own way of conversing. I have my own way of wanting to smell. So I'm not going to be for everybody. But if I am for you, definitely try and check some of these. Majority of what I show and share and talk about, majority of them are affordable. So this is a beautiful white chocolate, orange blossom, apricot fragrance. I mean, I just get so many compliments from even being told that I smell like an angel. But 80% of the time, the compliment is so specific with this, is that you smell pretty. So one of my highest complimented scents, I'm not going to spend any time talking about it because it's really rare to find it now, but Jessica Simpson Signature, one of my most complimented scents. Moving on quickly, is another one that I don't hear anybody rave about. It's on nobody's most complimented list. I don't hear any people that I listen to, and nobody mention this, and I don't know why. I don't know why. For me, this is one of my most complimented scents from men and from women, from humans. One of my most freaking complimented scents that drives men and women batty. I mean batty. I don't know what it is. It's such a simple fragrance, drives them batty. What am I talking about? Victoria's Secret Very Sexy Night. And don't be scared of that word night, because you're going to think it's dark and like heavy and like clunky and all those things. Baby, it's not. It is apple, it is plum, I believe, and wood. And it's that crispness of the apple that, in my opinion, makes it totally appropriate for the morning. I wear this in the morning, I wear this in the evening, I wear this in the afternoon. I don't care. I love this fragrance. And after smelling it on me, literally somebody made it their signature fragrance that she still wears to this flipping day. That is how good this is, okay? I mean, she has fortitude to stick to one fragrance. I don't have it in me. But this is so good. Affordable. It is part of Victoria's Secret's core collection, Victoria's Secret Very Sexy Night. And of course, I'm not going to get too much into explaining what the fragrances is, because we have quite a bit to go through. Very Sexy Night, a very sexy fragrance. The apple really keeps it crisp, that makes it morning appropriate. That plum sweetens it up and gives it that sexiness with that wood. It is just really well done, still accessible, I think you can either get this between $60 to $80 depending on the size you get. There is nothing left in here. I don't know if you can see. There's literally like, yeah, you can't even hear it. There's like maybe like 3-4 sprays left, and you better believe I have a backup of this. Again, Victoria's Secret Night Baby, please go into Victoria's Secret and get this on your skin, okay? You won't regret it. Okay, moving quickly along. So this one was a difficult one. This is a Kayali fragrance. To me, this was a toss-up between Kayali Vanilla 28 and Juicy Apple Eden. And this one took the cake. So it was either between this and this. It was a hard one to choose because I don't want to keep mentioning brands over and over, like 2 of them in the same list. So this one edged out this one very closely. So of this one, this is my most complimented one. I literally get told I smell juicy. This is Kayali Juicy Apple. I'm sorry, yeah, Juicy Apple, yes. Kayali Eden Juicy Apple one. So good. Love. And I've been literally just holding on to, I don't know what my problem is. I can easily go buy another one. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know. I can easily, I need to buy the bigger bottle. I mean, there's only like a couple more uses in here. I just want to fully get through this before I go and buy the bigger bottle. And people had compared it to body mist. Like one, obviously I use body mist. I don't care. But to me, like, I don't know. I love it. People call it childish and all the things. I don't care. I love it. It's a beautiful, juicy apple scent. I mean, the name is the namesake of the fragrance. And I highly recommend it to anybody who likes fruity, sweet fragrances. Get this. And this is a fragrance that I cannot stop wearing. I wear it on its own, and I wear it in conjunction with other fragrances and other mists. And baby, it hits every time. It is such a juicy scent. Like literally the last compliment that I got on it was that I smell juicy. It literally smells juicy. I mean, for goodness sake, the compliment was so specific. So good. Highly recommend. If you cannot afford the big bottle, baby, it is still worth getting the 30 ml. Please get your nose on this. It's amazing. I love wearing it on its own and together, and I literally just, it's just so fun to mix. So again, Eden Juicy Apple by Kayali, a forever scent. Definitely gonna re-up on that. And another one, this is another affordable one. This is Escada. Love this one. Really, again, not gonna get into details of the note. This is a juicy watermelon scent. What am I talking about? Which Escada am I talking about? Escada Sorbetto Rosso. Oh, sorry, that wasn't in frame. Escada Sorbetto Rosso. I don't know if you can see. Not much in here. Again, when I wear this, the compliments are, I mean, I gotta give it to some people. Their nose, I mean, they're really good with their nose. I literally got told I smelled yummy when I wore this. And another time, the person had told me, you smell sweet and tart. What is it that you're wearing? Give me the name. Okay? All these things here, be prepared to remember the name and how to freaking spell it, because people will be asking you, what are you wearing? Please spell that. How do I get it? Da-da-da-da-da. All the things, okay? These are my most highly complimented scents, and this is another one, highly freaking complimented, affordable, and I believe still available on FragranceNet. So definitely cop this up, and I enjoy wearing this in the summer. I wear some fragrance in the winter, but I haven't reached for it in the winter yet. But love this. This hits, and it hits again every single time. Escada Sorbetto Rosso, a juicy watermelon scent. One of my most complimented scents. If you want to smell yummy, baby girl, get this into your collection. Moving on quickly. This one. Angel Nova. So flipping good. Quanton Beach was one of the perfumiers I worked in. I think Louis Turner might have been another one. Yeah, just first of all, both of them, love them. But two, I just love this for what it is. There is lychee, there is raspberry. And generally, I don't like raspberry in my scents, but this one is done really, it's done so well. Woo! That raspberry, that lychee just works so freaking well together. Oh my god, there is rose in here, but it's not at the forefront. It's somewhere more towards the background, which is because anytime you put rose with the fruit, it's not a prominent rose. So even if you are scared of rose, baby, don't. It's more of a fruity, and the rose is in the back. Like, to me, I detect it as it starts to dry down, and the Akagalica wood kind of grounds it and makes it long lasting. This is bloody amazing. It has a sillage, the long lastingness, the projection, all the things. You'll be getting compliments. Literally, people always freaking stop me. And again, men and women, any freaking human gets mesmerized when I wear this. And they need to know what it is. Mugler, what's Mugler, who's Mugler, which Mugler, all the things. This one, everyone compliments. I don't know, I guess this one may be like a love or hate, I don't know, but for me, it's a huge, huge freaking love. People love this on my skin, whatever the case may be. And if you hear Angel in the name and you get scared, because for me, Angel by Mugler, I don't like it because I have really, really bad memories associated to it. Oh, and quick, I'm going to digress for a minute. So remember, I don't know if you guys are, only for the people who actually watch my videos, the last video I was talking about how I started to layer when I talked about the teacher that didn't really vibe with me. I remembered recently she wore Angel. That's why I never liked it. She's the reason why I don't like it. Bad memories. Oh my god. Anyway, Angel Nova, beautiful, fruity, tart, sharp, long lasting. You will get attention when you wear this. And even if you don't get attention, I will be shocked. Number one, I honestly, like, send me an email because I will be shocked if you do not get noticed. And there's darling right here, okay? But you will be even complimenting yourself. You know, this is going to sound so silly. This is going to sound so silly. You know how when you're walking, right? And then you're walking from one room to another, and then you forget something in the other room, and then you end up walking back into your own projection, and you just get mesmerized by your own self. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like you're walking from one place to another, but then you forget something, so you have to walk backwards. So you end up walking into your own freaking scent cloud, and you just mesmerize yourself. You're like, oh my god, who smells so good? It's like, wait a minute. Oh, I'm the only one here. It's me. Oh my god, I smell fabulous. I smell fabulous. Oh my god, I'm spending way too much time on this. Moving along. This is just how much it freaking excites me. Fruity, fresh, but not clean, fresh as in like, it just makes you happily and bubbly. Clearly see the way that it's affecting me. Hello. Moving on to the next one. Angel Nova, highly flipping recommend. Quickly moving on to the next one. Here is another one that I don't think gets enough love here. I've been through a few bottles of this, and this one I'm just gently holding on to. Oh my god, I love this one. And I buy it on the Montale website. It is available and fragrance, and I think I could be speaking out of my bum, not really sure, but I personally buy it from the website, and I highly recommend for these niche fragrances. If you can save the money, that please do it, because you also get a travel spray with this, okay? So you will get your money's worth, and from what I remember, they don't charge for shipping from what my memory is serving me right now. So this is a little bit more on the pricey side. I think this is about 150 or 180 or 150 or thereabouts. So it's pretty pricey, but a little goes a long way. Again, humans go nuts when I wear this fragrance. What am I talking about? Montale Roses Musk. Roses, amber, musk, and jasmine. Don't get freaked out by the jasmine. It just adds a certain edge to it, but essentially it's mostly roses and musk and amber and a little bit of jasmine, but yeah, it's certainly not detectable, but it definitely makes it unique. Wherever I go, when people are walking through my scent cloud, or people are standing behind me in line, or I go to an office, or a meeting, or whatever the case is, people go nuts. Okay? People, humans, men, women, I don't give a flip. They think I smell amazing. And this one is one of those things. It's not only you smell good, it is what are you wearing. Never heard of Montale. Spell it out. So you be prepared to write this down for people, okay? Literally had to write this down on a post note for somebody. Literally had to spell it out for another lady and her husband. They freaking loved it on me. This one gets attention. If you get attention, baby, don't wear it. Don't wear it. And not only in addition to smelling amazing, it lasts from the beginning of the day to the bloody end of the day. Okay? When you're walking out, even in the evening, when somebody catches your whiff, they're going to turn around like, take a deep breath. Wow, you smell so good. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, you can still smell me? Really? Oh my god, thank you so much. This is amazing. Rose Musk by Montale. Amazing. Oh, I'm not showing you the name. Oh, here we go. It's the pink one. Okay. It's a similar bottle to Rose's Elixir. Rose's Elixir, yeah, it's alright. It's alright. But this one is, this is just the hit for me and everybody around me. Smells good. Last, all the things. Quickly moving along. Okay, next one. Another pricey one. I am sorry, but again, this is my most complimented list, so it kind of is what it is at this point. But this is amazing. Again, this one was a difficult one. to compare to my other Manceras, because I have a Mancera collection, but I didn't want to keep bringing, the same, designers and niche brands. So out of all the ones, this one edged all of them out. And again, one of the most highly underrated fragrances on the flipping internet, and I don't know why, okay, because it's still readily available. It is Royal Vanilla by Mancera, okay? Initially, it was an exclusive on Harrods, but now it's available. It's always been available on Mancera, but it's available on Mancera. It's available at Saks Fifth Avenue. It's available on Lucky Scent, and this is pricey. This runs $180, but baby, let me tell you something. 2 things. If you're familiar with Mancera, you don't need that much. Number 1. Number 2, it does all the things. The projection, the lasting, the compliments, all the things. It has patchouli, it has rose water, it has roses damask in it, I believe. There is obviously the vanilla, right? And don't be scared by that patchouli, because for me, patchouli is it's got to be all the way in the background for me to appreciate it. This one is a patchouli I can handle. So if you do not like patchouli, like me, my default is to say, I don't like patchouli, and all the things. Baby, you'll be fine. Amazing. This scent is so strong. The reason why out of all the compliments, I'm going to point out this one to illustrate a picture for you on how strong this baby is. I was in a gas station filling my gas. I walked into place to pay the gas, or whatever the case is. Yeah, pay the gas. And I walked out. A man literally followed me out of the freaking gas station. If you've ever filled gas and you are familiar how just heavy the smell of the gas station is, for him to smell me through all of that, how bloody strong is it? How bloody strong is it? He literally followed my scent trail, came to me, saying, "Oh my God, you smell so good." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully I don't become flammable, because this place is very flammable." But okay, yes. Oh my goodness. Royal Vanilla by Mancera. So underrated. I've been literally talking about this in my vanilla video, in my cross-country video. You're gonna, just amazing. Highly underrated, baby. If you can save $180, please, 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 please do it. Get it, for, I don't know, just baby, please. Try and get it. If not, it's amazing. Royal Vanilla Mancera. Amazing. Okay, quickly moving along. This one, again, my ride or die. With me for years. And some of you are like, "Oh my God, seriously?" Listen to me. Habibi, listen to me. Pardon my language for what I'm about to say right now. This is like crack to men, and I'm also going to say women too, right? It's like crack. I don't like using the word, but there's another way to describe it. It is like drugs to people. It is pink sugar by Aquolina. Okay, it has 100 bajillion, ingredients. Okay, it's a sugar explosion. That's all I can tell you. I think there's vanilla, some kind of fig leaf in here, cotton candy, and all the bedazzle. There is licorice, so there is this burnt smell that you just need to be patient with it, because there is this burnt, licorice, there is licorice in it, so it has this burnt kind of sugar smell, which can turn people off when you smell it out of the cap. Just put it on your skin. Just put it on your skin. Please just put it on your skin, habibi. Okay? This is, this is a killer. This is a killer. I don't care. It's a killer. It's all the things. I'm not even spending any time on it, because I'm pretty sure the whole world talks about how amazing this is. And if you gave up on it and oh my God, I'm over it, baby, get it back into your collection. Pink sugar, Aquolina, affordable, projection, longevity. It's like crack to human beings. Be ready to get noticed. Be ready to be asked, "What are you wearing?" And you tell people pink sugar, no, yes. Okay, only women tell me no. I'm like, yes, pink sugar. Okay, moving on. Quickly. Okay, we got 3 more left. I'm going to try and be as quick as I can about this. Another celebrity scent. And this one, I was in Belk just shopping around. Something just made me stop and start sniffing around. That's not new. I always sniff around in perfumes. And I just got mesmerized with this. And a lot of people, I'm sorry. Ariana Grande, Thank You Next, the original, okay? Has coconut in here, there's macaroons in here, there's rose in here, and there's musk. To me, I think there's raspberry in it, but somehow just raspberry, I don't know if I get too much of it. To me, it's more of a macaroon, musky, sweet scent. And I'm one of those people, because I know a lot of people, when they smell this, they get dill pickle on the opening, just a blast of it quickly. I'm not one of those people. I don't smell it at all. I can't stop smelling it. I can't stop smelling myself when I'm wearing it. People cannot stop smelling. People will come closer to you and not even realize why. When you're wearing this, there's something addictive about this. And it's easy to kind of put your nose up at this because it is a celebrity fragrance. Listen, I don't judge by names, okay? I don't. You smell good, you make me smell good, baby. We're friends, okay? It gives compliments. Like, if you lean in to do something, the person will just look at you, like, just stare at you like, you smell so good. I'm like, thank you, okay? This is that effect, okay? It smells good. But try not to wear it in too hot weather because it is a really sweet scent. So with just common sense, with any really super, 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 not, if it's not juicy and watery, try not to wear a thick, really sweet fragrance in superbly hot weather. But this is a huge compliment getter. People are going to be wanting to sniff you, move closer to you, and they don't even know why. There's something addictive about it. When I finish this will be a repurchase. Okay, moving along to the next one. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. Ooh, gotta speed this up. Ooh. Okay, another one. I had a bottle of this years ago, finished it. Then I got a gift and it got brought back into my collection. I'm really not going to spend any time on this. Flowerbomb by Richter and Rolf. Baby, there is a reason why people love this. It's an easy compliment getter. I was in, to tell you how strong this is fruit patchouli. Again, this is another one with tea and also patchouli, but it's a very beautiful florally scent. Like, the patchouli does not aggravate me at all. It has a projection, it has a longevity, it has all the things in this fragrance. Super popular, but don't let that deter you, okay? I don't mind wearing popular fragrances. At the end of the day, baby, no one can wear it like you. End of the story. And even if they do, who cares? Who literally cares? If somebody smells like you, baby, it ain't a competition. God, let live and, what is it? Let live and, I'm about to butcher that statement. Just, baby, do what you want, okay? So I was eating in a soul food place, and that place smells like food. I mean, it was smelling strong in there. And I got up to use the bathroom, and I walked across, and I came back from the bathroom, and the lady that was serving us food, she's like, oh my God, when you got up and walked, I smelled you. She's like, you smell so good. What is that? It was this. It is strong. It's a classic. Really not going to spend any time on it. Beautiful floral, patchouli. I don't even like focusing on the patchouli because it's going to scare some people, but it's sweet. Yeah, it's floral. It just brings back all the memories. Ooh, it brings back all the memories. Yeah, highly recommend. And I believe it's designer, but it's high. I think it's more of like on the higher 100 end, but it'll last in your collection for a long time, right? Because a little bit goes a long way. And the last one, another classic. Had it in my collection for years. Woo, baby, this is a classic. You know, a lot of people are going to roll your eyes. If you notice, I don't have all these Mongalons and Scandals and Paco Rabans because I do my best to steer away from overhyped fragrances. But there is something about this that is kind of like in the vein of like pink sugar. It's nothing like pink sugar, but the effect that it has on people, like, is just like that crack hit to people. This is a vanilla orange blossom, I believe, the coffee scent. The coffee is like all the way in the background, but I think maybe it's the coffee that gives it that addictive element to it. Black Opium by YSL. You know how many travel space I've been through this? It is just a classic. And again, when I smell it, it's just moments in time. Oh my God, I don't care. I mean, I haven't worn this in over a year and a half, but still, it still reigns as my top complimented scent of all flipping time. You know, it's vanilla, orange blossom, and yes, whatever, maybe a typical designer fragrance. I don't care. This is about most complimented, so this fits the bill, okay? This is not the most unique fragrance, but who cares? It fits the bill for the title and the topic of the video of most complimented. It just does it. It just does it for people. And you really don't need that much. You really, really, really don't need that much. And if this runs out, would I buy it again? I don't think so. But I just don't really want to use it because I don't want to mess up the memory that is in this or the memories that are in this. But if you want compliments, baby, Opium, the original black Opium by YSL. Alrighty, I think we pretty much covered everything. I'm going to list all the names of the perfumes that I talked down below, and also the video with all the unique tips to help you step up your fragrance game forever, and also your health too, because baby, let's redo everything here. Okay, I really appreciate you. Please let me know what your most complimented scents are of all time. If you can list them down below and share that with us. And I always appreciate you being here with me, my friend. And just a gentle reminder, please find somebody to thank today, even if it's for something small. And more importantly, take a moment to thank God, because if you're here watching this video, that means we made it into yet another day. And even with our trials and tribulations, God is great. Thank you, my friend. Bye.